Hello everyone, and welcome to my Young and Restless official. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Before we begin, please hit the subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up. Fans of The Young and the Restless claim that Nate's family interferes in his business far too much. Should Lily and Devon stay out of it and let Nate handle it? Nate's family has been attempting to become involved and determine what is happening ever since Damian was exposed as someone else and the man we all believed to be Damian was proven to be Holden. While some supporters argue that they ought to have honored Nate's desires and let him make the final decision, others argue that they are only protecting their cousin. Fans of The Young and the Restless have been active on the soap central message boards and are making their opinions known. The Young and the Restless, did Nate not express his desire for Devon and Lily to show Damian respect by bowing out? That didn't last long, according to user Loyaler. Devon grilled Damian like a cheese sandwich. I know Devon has Nate's best interests at heart, but let Nate address this on his own. Devon and Lily simply cannot ignore this. Devon's inquiry on the ownership of the Monte Cristo companies caught me off guard. Although Damian handled it well, he could have reacted differently. Nate is concerned that Damian won't lose his temper and walk away. Zenmaster5 said, grilled like a cheese sandwich lol, I love the comparison. I don't think Nate will be pleased to hear about this grilling Damian got from Devon and Lily. I can see why they did, as they were protecting their cousin, but they should have respected his desires, and Devon didn't this time. I didn't even expect Devon to just come out and mention Aristotle Dumas. When Devon questioned Damian, he didn't wince or become anxious in any way. He didn't appear to be a man concealing anything. I would love to hear everything Damian has to say about Aristotle Dumas and the companies he manages. I sincerely hope that during their lunch together, Damian will open up to Nate. After Devon's self-righteous grilling today, I'm definitely Team Damian, Genridge said. Devon is so critical, despite my best efforts. Devon is constantly going overboard, yet perhaps his worries are valid. Who is the mystery man Aristotle Dumas, the owner of these companies that Damian oversees and manages? Other than the fact that they need to return for an urgent issue, nobody seems to really understand what Damian and Holden are doing in Los Angeles. The true issue I want to know is, what will Victor and his crew turn up on Damian, and will we know Aristotle by another name? Fans of soap operas, stay tuned for answers to these and other questions soon. Who am I to argue with The Young and the Restless for having a Valentine's week when sweet dreams were a made-up tease? We follow the show 5 days a week. Everybody was looking for something. Dreamland's Young and the Restless. This week, we were once again captivated by The Young and the Restless. It eventually came true after months of hoping it was only a dream, but in the strangest way. Although Heather is still gone, we were able to observe what Schick and Chatham's relationship would look like. And since they gave us a sneak peek at both, I'm going to hope that neither will come to pass. Here's why. They must have relocated Chelsea and Adam to the ranch for a reason. Aside from the ice broke, and Connor fell into the pond when playing hockey, or Chelsea falls off a horse and is in a wheelchair and needs Adam to care for her, what else might there be? Adam harbors affection for their neighbor, Sharon. There could be the potential for Sharon and Adam to grow closer. Nick's remarks to Chelsea may be interpreted as an indication that he is concerned about the future. He's been single for a while, so let's face it, he's kind of due for a romance. They could then soar as Christian, or go back in time. I can't remember how old he is now. In this scenario, Chelsea and Nick are in love, but their sons are causing conflict and drama. If nothing else fails, I suppose Adam and Chelsea are unaware of the cage in their basement. Phyllis and Billy though, that's another story. They are undoubtedly preparing for some conflict between Sally and Billy over Phyllis. And even though Phyllis denies it to Daniel, it appears from her dream that she is indeed secretly intrigued in Billy. As much as I appreciate silly, Philly is just more amusing. Or they were years ago, in a terribly toxic way. Victor's met his match. I find it amusing that Victor almost died a few days ago, in Genoa City time, but he returned home in a matter of hours and was already back on track to ruin Jack. But what's even odder is this perception he has of Claire. Victor told Nick that Claire was innocent and naive. Is this the same Claire who, within hours, came up with a specific, well-thought-out plan to kill her aunt, including roles for her mother and grandmother? The girl who addressed Nikki and Victoria directly, declared matter-of-factly that no one would stop her from killing Jordan, and then provided evidence to support her claim? The point is that Claire is not innocent or naive, even though we could debate the merits of the murder scheme for as long as Nikki and Victoria did. In truth, Claire and the other Newmans stood in front of a gun-wielding, enraged Ian Ward only hours, if that, after slaying the lady who had reared her. What did she do, too? She approached him and questioned his claim that Jordan was his girlfriend. She smirked and claimed that Jordan didn't give a shit about her, while pointing a revolver at her. The man was a sociopath who had recently lost the person he believed to be his girlfriend and co-conspirator. He'd arrived home with a rose in his hand, ready to make up, and instead found Michael in his room, who told him Jordan was dead. Claire must have realized after all of her training that Ian was a loose cannon who truly meant his threat to kill them all before the night was out. However, as if to taunt him, she simply stepped forward and challenged him. Naive and innocent? Not at all. And then there's Summer. The competition has also been underestimated by her. Alright, so this is Claire's first romantic relationship, and yes, she has never experienced love of any type until a year ago. She is also naive. Once more, though, they must stop underestimating her. Claire might not have had as many lovers, or even dinner dates, as Summer, but she knows how to read people. And Summer's cunning cousin had better be careful if she doesn't believe Claire is ahead of her with Kyle. Bring yourself to work day. Nick recalled that he had to work this week, and he even met with Victoria for a fictitious business meeting to catch up on stuff. Does anyone know what his job entails? And Daniel decided on taking the position with no description at Abbott Communications. What exactly do they communicate there? Adam's employment at Newman Media at least provides some background. I genuinely don't know what Chancellor Industries is, and Newman Enterprises has so many companies that I'm not even sure what their current objectives are. What does Winters do, now that I think about it? However, even Billy, who recently hired Daniel from another continent, had to ask Daniel's mother what his job would entail, even though Daniel is on board, or all in, as Billy would say. The latest international conglomerate based in Genoa City is off to a great start. Perhaps they will remain after all. Damian and Holden decided to bolt out of Genoa City to go back to LA and address a few significant problems they left behind. However, squeal the brakes because female distractions have just appeared. As expected, Lily caught Damian's attention. Furthermore, they are not, at least not biologically, linked. Given that their mothers are siblings, Nate and Lily are connected. However, Damian's only relative is Nate. Damian's father was a Hastings, and Lily's father is a Winters. The two are completely unrelated. Is it true that Lily's disdain for the unknown man will eventually develop into desire or love? Except, dang done, I still have hope that Kane will return. As in, at all. Stick with me here, maybe the person who Billy was on the phone with in Paris in the middle of the night, when he gave them an update on Abbott.com and requested them to deep dive for intel on what Nikki's been doing since getting Chancellor back, is Kane? And, what if the trouble that Damian and Holden are having in LA is connected to Kane as well? So many opportunities for Mr. Ashby to return. Keep a secret from others. Oh my, Audra, you are a sly one, aren't you? When Holden entered Nate's apartment posing as Damian, she didn't even bat an eye. Twice, she simply gave the innocent, wide-eyed look, was courteous, and walked away. In the meantime, she continues to grow closer to Amy without mentioning that they are constantly squandering her time with Damian. Which, all right, I understand. She didn't even try to get in touch with Holden since she first saw him at Nate's, despite the fact that she knew him and didn't want anyone to know. She could have asked him what was going on by going to the athletic club and at least checking to see if he was there. And Holden and Tucker were somehow connected? Who is Billy speaking to, exactly? Everything seems to be up for grabs now, ever since Heather passed away and we questioned whether it was true. The public arguments and separation between Jack and Diane, the reconciliation between Sharon and Nick at Crimson Lights, and the fact that Audra knew Damian wasn't Damian have all occurred. They got us so good with Holden and Damian that now I'm constantly questioning everything, and I love it. Everything is just crazy these days in terms of predictability. The intricate web of relationships, secrets, and drama on The Young and the Restless has always been a hallmark of the show, and the recent storyline involving Nate, his family, and the mysterious Damian has sparked heated debates among fans. The central question revolves around whether Lily and Devon should stay out of Nate's business or if their involvement is justified as a protective measure for their cousin. This debate has taken over fan forums, with viewers passionately sharing their opinions on the matter. The crux of the issue lies in the delicate balance between familial concern and respecting personal boundaries, a theme that resonates deeply with the show's audience. Nate's family, particularly Lily and Devon, have been deeply invested in uncovering the truth about Damian, especially after the shocking revelation that the man they thought was Damian is actually Holden. This twist has sent ripples through Genoa City, leaving everyone questioning Damian's true identity and motives. While Lily and Devon's intentions may stem from a place of love and concern for Nate, many fans argue that their involvement has crossed the line into overbearing territory. Nate has made it clear that he wants to handle the situation with Damian on his own, yet Lily and Devon continue to insert themselves into the matter, much to the frustration of some viewers. On the Soap Central message boards, fans have been vocal about their thoughts. User Loyaler expressed their disappointment, writing, "That didn't last long. Damian was grilled like a cheese sandwich by Devon. I know Devon has Nate's best interests at heart, but let Nate handle this on his own. Lily and Devon just can't leave this alone." This sentiment was echoed by Zenmaster5, who humorously noted, "I don't think Nate will be pleased to hear about this grilling Damian got from Devon and Lily. I do understand why they did because they are looking out for their cousin, but they need to respect his wishes and they didn't. Well, Devon didn't this time." These comments highlight the tension between familial loyalty and individual autonomy, a recurring theme in the show. Jenridge took a more critical stance, stating, "After Devon's self-righteous grilling today, I'm definitely Team Damian. I try so hard with Devon, but he's just so judgmental. Maybe Devon's concerns are legitimate, but he's always so over the top." This perspective underscores the frustration some fans feel with Devon's approach, which they perceive as overly aggressive and self-righteous. The dynamic between Devon and Damian has become a focal point, with viewers divided on whether Devon's actions are justified or if they reflect a lack of respect for Nate's wishes. The mystery surrounding Damian and the enigmatic Aristotle Dumas has only added fuel to the fire. Damian's connection to Dumas, the owner of the companies he oversees, has raised eyebrows, and fans are eager to learn more about this shadowy figure. The question of whether Victor's investigation will uncover the truth about Damian and Dumas has become a central plot point, with viewers speculating about potential twists and revelations. The intrigue surrounding Damian's true identity and his relationship with Dumas has captivated the audience, making it one of the most talked-about storylines on the show. Meanwhile, the show's Valentine's Week episodes provided a mix of romance, drama, and unexpected twists. The dream sequences featuring Schick, Sharon and Nick, and Chatham, Chelsea and Adam offered fans a tantalizing glimpse of what could be, though many hope these pairings won't become a reality. The potential for romantic entanglements between Chelsea and Nick, as well as Sharon and Adam, has sparked lively discussions among viewers. The possibility of Sora's soap opera rapid aging syndrome being used to age Christian and create conflict between the couple's sons has also been a topic of speculation, adding another layer of complexity to the storyline. Phyllis and Billy's dynamic has also been a source of intrigue, with fans noting the underlying tension between Billy and Sally regarding Phyllis. Phyllis's dream sequence, in which she appeared to be subconsciously interested in Billy, has reignited discussions about their past relationship and whether they might rekindle their connection. While some fans are rooting for Billy and Sally, dubbed Silly, others believe that the chemistry between Billy and Phyllis, referred to as Philly, is too compelling to ignore, despite their tumultuous history. Victor Newman, ever the master manipulator, has also been a central figure in recent episodes. His perception of Claire as innocent and naive has raised eyebrows among fans, given her calculated and ruthless actions in the past. Claire's ability to manipulate situations and people has made her a formidable character, and viewers are skeptical of Victor's assessment. The tension between Claire and Summer, particularly over Kyle, has added another layer of drama, with fans speculating about the potential for a showdown between the two women. The show's portrayal of workplace dynamics has also been a topic of discussion. Nick's sudden recollection of his job and his pseudo-business meeting with Victoria left some fans scratching their heads, as his role at Newman Enterprises has often been unclear. Similarly, Daniel's decision to join Abbott Communications without a clear job description has raised questions about the company's purpose and direction. The lack of clarity surrounding the various businesses in Genoa City, from Chancellor Industries to Winters, has led to some confusion among viewers who are eager for more context and development in these storylines. The return of Damian and Holden to Los Angeles, only to be sidetracked by female distractions, has added another layer of intrigue to the plot. Damian's growing connection to Lily, despite her initial contempt for him, has sparked speculation about a potential romantic relationship. However, some fans are holding out hope for the return of Kane, whose absence has left a void in the Winters family dynamic. The possibility of Kane's involvement in the ongoing drama, whether through his connection to Billy or his ties to Damian and Holden, has kept viewers on the edge of their seats.